Good morning and welcome. Hi, I'm Martin Sharp, a speaker, coach, mentor and consultant, and today I just wanted to have a chat with you about one really simple thing, because this thing for me is the reason why I can stay calm in these times, why I know things are going to go out okay, and it gives me that kind of absolute solidarity, and that is because I've surrounded myself with some absolutely amazing people. So these are people that work with my business, for my business, and really are here to look after me and my business, because at the end of the day, you don't know everything. You don't know what all the answers are, or how you can do things, or how you can do things even better. So having that great team of experts that kind of surround you and kind of help you is just fabulous, because all of a sudden you don't have to be responsible for doing everything yourself. And this really came as a bit of a shout out because my account has been an absolute rock over this last week or so. There are so many different bits of information and misinformation and not very good guidance coming out, and I've been able to navigate through this in an absolute tangible fashion to say actually what you can and can't do, what is and isn't true, what has and has not been set up. Is just amazing. It means that I can concentrate now on being able to do the other side of my role, of being able to help my clients being able to move themselves forwards. So you might be wondering, what are the 4 key people that you need in your business? If you read the title of the live that just went out, then the 4 people are quite simple. You need your financier, who's actually going to be supporting you from a financial backing point of view, and do they have your best interests at heart, not just their own? Because at the end of the day, if you've got some great financiers that are there to be able to help you grow your business, they should be giving you great advice on what to do and where to do it from a financial perspective. As I've said before, you need an absolute rock of an accountant. Your accountant should never be seen as a cost. It should be seen as a generator inside your business, because when they do their jobs correctly, the results are just amazing. You will find that your business just simply excels. And I have been absolutely privileged and honoured to work with John O'Day, Mark Overend, and the rest of the team from the Ascentis accounts now for the last 11 years, and they've kept me absolutely on the straight and narrow. So I can't recommend those guys enough, and I'll be reading you a few details that they've been sending me over the last couple of days in a minute or two. Also, have a fantastic solicitor with you, or a lawyer, because there are going to be days when you need to have that legal advice. You need to be able to understand what you can and can't do, how you should or shouldn't phrase it, or even just have a little bit of muscle in your corner if you need to be chasing somebody or chasing something up. I've been there. We've been in that position where people haven't paid. When the last major one happened to me, because at the end of the day, this is the third kind of financial crisis my business has been in the last 11 years, and the last one was actually made by the fact that a client didn't pay us. So having that great solicitor behind you who's able to chase it, make it happen, and basically put that muscle on when it's needed is great. But also, solicitors are absolutely fantastic people because they have a great perspective on what happens across the business. So find yourself a great one. And again, I'm privileged to work with Azad Ali, who is an amazing guy, and definitely recommend working with him at any stage in your business as well. And finally, you need to have a great coach. I have coaches for my business which help me being able to do things. I have coaches that deal with marketing for me and help me being able to create the right messages out for my clients and be able to track the right clients. I've got coaches that help me with my sales processes, coaches that help me with mindset, coaches that help me with my speaking, my presentation skills, etc. Because even though I'm an expert in many of these different areas, there's always something that I don't know. There's always something that I could learn. And there's also that old thing, which is the case of cobbler's shoes, where actually you end up doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you create problems for yourself because you just don't follow your own instructions or anything. And also a bit like editing your own document, you can become a bit document blind. Have you ever had that fact when you've been editing something and you've read it and read it and read it loads of times, you think absolutely this is perfect, this is absolutely amazing. You give it to somebody else to read, and straight away they're finding spelling errors, grammar errors, colour issues, all those kind of things that you think you've nailed, and it's because you become blind to it. You've seen it so many times. So actually having that coach around kind of makes a big difference, and that's what I've been over the last few days. I've really been helping my clients in making a big difference in their lives and in their businesses. even with impromptu calls and things that have just kind of come off the bat, where people are thinking, oh God, I just need a little bit more guidance. What am I going to do with this extra time? How can I make this benefit me? What can I do to reshape my business? All those kind of little questions, etc., where you just need that kind of helping hand and guidance and just the assistance of being able to point out what's going on. So that's been absolutely fantastic over the last few days, just really being able to help other people in being able to make their business work even better. So hopefully that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea from a business perspective why you need these 4 kind of key people in your business. Now with regards to the update from John, and I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, I've not managed to get hold of him this morning, but and I would definitely recommend getting in touch with these guys if you're finding that you're not getting great advice from anybody you're taking from a financial perspective or from accountancy perspective, or if you're finding that it's confusing what's coming out from the government from a small business perspective on what you can and can't do, or what may or may not be available to you. Definitely recommend getting in touch with the centre's accounts. I will leave a link and details for them in the bottom of the comments here. I cannot recommend them highly enough. So latest information from John as to what's gone on over the last 24 hours. The whole piece around the business interruption loan scheme has now started to solidify further. He has put a YouTube video out there. I will put a link to it. In summary, there will be up to 6 years repayment terms. It's for businesses that are turning over less than 45 million, and you have to demonstrate how COVID-19 has actually affected your business, and you'll be able to get roughly about 25% of your turnover as a loan, or 2 times your annual wages costs, effectively. So again, if you've got a high wages cost, or if you're looking at how you can potentially use that, then that's one avenue for you. I will put some details to that. You'll need to contact your bank with regards to how to apply for that and the rest of the details there, but I will send you the YouTube video in the comments. But actually there's a whole load of things, as John points out, that actually we don't know, and we can't move ourselves forward with. So for example, there's still no details about when the grants will be paid out by the councils. There's no kind of understanding if the business owner, so the owner directors, even in limited companies, would qualify for the job retention scheme, so those that are being paid by dividend. So again, he's trying to find out more about that and really dig deep into that and asking some of those real questions as to how that's going to happen. There's still no system in place with regards to processing the 80% refund for the job retention scheme at all either, and other kind of similar support for extending for sole traders and partnerships. That's not been clarified either on that side of things. So again, more information on those hopefully will come to light over the next coming days. The deferment of VAT and income tax, there's still no clarity on that one. Also, whether it's going to be extended to PAYE and corporation tax. Again, there's no details with regards to that. So again, we'll watch this space, see what the government's going to say. Obviously, John and his team are going to be on the case for that one. And also, there's nothing stating yet as to how the statutory sick pay refunds are going to be processed either. So again, as more comes to light, I'm sure they will be bringing that to the fore. So, like I said, 100% behind this. Have the right people in your business that are going to be able to help you. As you can see, John and his team keep me well and truly abreast of what's going on with very specifics for my business, as well at the macro level about what's happening across all businesses. So if you need that kind of advice, then definitely reach out to John and his team. I'm sure they'll be able to help you there. If you need some help with regards to what to do in your business, how to keep yourself motivated, how to move yourself forward, I will constantly be putting live videos up here over the weeks and months. Hopefully we'll be able to use this opportunity to build a better business, which means by the time we get out of COVID-19, you'll be in an even stronger position you are now. You may even have pivoted a lot of your services to be online. Hoping you guys have an absolutely fabulous day today. I hear the weather is going to be amazing, so definitely get yourself out into the garden, onto a balcony, even just lean out of a window for a little bit of time just to be able to feel some of that sun on your face, and take care. Bye for now.